Eqqo was discovering he had vertigo. The Ankalal, which wanted to reassure him, said not without pride, "By rising up, you're getting closer to the kingdom of my father. This is a great privilege." "I'm honored," replied Eqqo. "Can we go down now?" "We're still climbing up," thought Eqqo. "Just think about the valley. Beautiful and all flat," said Eqqo to himself. "Think about the grass, the earth, and, oh, Mommy's cake." "Why doesn't the temple let you through if you're so important?" Eqqo asked the egg. "Because I'm not supposed to go in. I'm supposed to be its jewel." A bit pretentious, thought Eqqo. Eqqo was feeling lost. He had thought too much about the home he had left, about his mother. Hadn't she tried to warn him? To tell him not to go too far away from home? The shadows were stubborn. It would only take one distraction for them to steal the Ankalal, and with it, our valley's future. My memory was getting confused. Had my son ever been afraid of heights? Or had I given it to him because I just wanted to be there for him? The egg had been stolen. Quick! There was still time for Eqqo to recover it. Phew! Without Eqqo, the Ankalal was but an egg, ready to be gulped down. And without the Ankalal, Eqqo would never leave this temple. All this emptiness, it could hold my village and more, said Eqqo. This void is much fuller than you think, replied the egg, which made Eqqo think for a long time. This tube was the exact same size as the egg. A coincidence? Eqqo listened carefully to follow the egg's route, but he lost its trace. Where had it gone? One thing was sure, the egg couldn't have landed in a worse place. Eqqo was in a hurry. He really didn't want to meet the bell ringer again. A metallic sound. Something had just opened. That sound. More tubes. More and more tubes. Did they really exist only to make an egg travel? Delicately carried by the temple, the egg had been spit out, safe and sound. A fresco from the time when the villagers were bringing offerings to my father, said the egg, long before they forgot the existence of the temple. Eqqo could be proud of himself. The egg was safe and sound. Yet a tad queasy, said the shaken egg. That was weird, thought Eqqo when he came out. You're not dead, Eqqo said, delighted to find the egg. Of course not, said the egg. I'm not even born. It all went well, but Eqqo was still thinking that all these tubes were not very healthy for an egg. The monks mastered the operating of these tubes, but Eqqo could only observe and think. The Ankalal passed the last mechanism. The door was waiting for Eqqo, alone and worried. But this story was running its own course, and I couldn't do anything for him. The boy was terrified. The bell ringer lifted his head towards him. A child. Maybe this will fill the emptiness in you. But there was even more appetizing. A young, fresh Ankalal, full of wonders from the sky. Soon the bell ringer would grab the Ankalal. Soon he would devour it, and everything would be lost. The bell ringer rung. In a few seconds, the abyss of his existence would be filled. The bell ringer fell to his death. He was strong, but his hunger had made him stupid. How do you feel? Asked Eqqo. Like a meal, said the egg. How about you? I killed a monster, who was maybe a man, Eqqo said sadly. Isa opened another of its gates. Despite how valuable the Ankalal was, it too had to merit access to the heart of the temple. was the egg? Did this mountain have an end? Would he ever see his mother and his village again? Uncertainty was part of Eqqo's new life. A life I was writing for him. The bell ringer. He had followed the egg. Eqqo had to hurry. Despite his hunger, the monster was luckily able to still feel pain. You could have run away from the monster, but you came, said the egg. There's indeed a pilgrim in you. Because this story needed a monster, I'd created the bell ringer, but I had lost control over him. In our village, Eqqo had never known such an adversary. He had never known what it is to run away. Eqqo, why have I led you so far? Too far. No, I've lost the thread of my tale. I wanted to find you again. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Do you hear, Eqqo? Oh no! I dropped you. And as you were falling down, it became clear, terribly clear, that the day when you left home, the shadow you were running away from, it was me. Dear stars, I beg you, tell me he's all right. If he's dreaming, does it mean he's not dead? I connected each star to its sister as if they were his last bond to life. Oh, Eqqo, I miss you too. Let me give you life again. Eqqo, you left because the world of stories where I wanted to keep you safe was too narrow. I thought this would be enough, that I'd be enough. The Ankalal reappeared. Kid, wake up. Hey, I'm here floating like a stupid egg. Wake up, Eqqo. But Eqqo did not wake up. So you left. And you never came back. But you wanted to see. No. His hand was already cold. His body, a rag doll. I brought you back. I'm so sorry. My boy, my big boy. We have to keep going. The egg, where is it? The egg had already chased death away from Eqqo's head. He had to find it. Eqqo was slowly snapping out of it. But where on earth had the egg gone? There you are, shouted Eqqo. But the egg floated like an unmanned ship. There was no light in it. Are you sulking? asked the child. Nothing. Even Eqqo didn't sulk that silently. Ankalal was letting itself be carried by the current, impassive and mute. The Ankalal was harmed, cracked, so Eqqo was running. He was running for our village, for everything that was hiding in this sacred shell, and because that egg had become his friend. The Ankalal, on his side, believed the child dead. His shell was taking on stinking water. He, the son of a god, was discovering that he wasn't immortal. It was a lot to take in. So the Ankalal had decided to become an egg again. Round, mute, floating, without even seeing that Eqqo was struggling to get it out of there. In earlier times, Eqqo had loved embroidering his own stories from the frescoes I was weaving. Whatever shape he took in the stories he invented, Eqqo didn't need me to hold his hand. In his stories, Eqqo imagined he was saving our village, our world. He was saving his mother, who was so afraid of everything. You know, said Eqqo to the silent egg, I loved inventing stories. They were stories about places where my mother did not want me to go. Villages, towns, elsewhere. My mother, said Eqqo to the egg, she wove tapestries to help people pray, but people didn't have time to look at them. And she used to say that the valley started to die from that moment on. My mother, said Eqqo to the silent egg, she used to think that the world outside the village was even blinder than me, that it had forgotten its origins, that it was dangerous. Is that true? Yes, Eqqo, the world is dangerous. It's the world of the bell ringer, the world that killed the serpent god and made a blind child the last hope of his people. Where are you again? Eqqo shouted into the void. You may be pretentious and annoying and heavy, but don't count on me leaving you here.